Good afternoon, team. Before I left today, I wanted to make sure that I recorded this video. I know we didn't have a staff meeting today, but there were 3 things that I wanted to leave with you. But before I get to that, we've got some celebrating to do. We have made it. The finish line is in sight. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you put in this year, all the love, the sweat, the tears, the smiles, the frowns, but most of all, your dedication to doing what's right for our students here at Andrews, all the way to the last day, the last bell of school. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your hard work. Please know that it has not gone unseen. I can't thank you enough. There are not enough thank yous in my vocabulary to express my appreciation for everything you do for our kids every day. Like I said, celebrations are in order. We are almost there. The finish line is in sight. We've got seniors graduating on Saturday. It is an exciting time, and it's so important that in these last few days, these last days of testing, that we do 3 things. Are you ready for the 3 things? In one of my latest blog posts, I wrote about finishing and working to the last bell. And the analogy that I used was the last race I ran here in High Point ended with a huge hill at the end. I mean, it was straight up and down like this. And so after you've run 13.1 miles or 12 point whatever miles, it was in that last mile that we had that humongous uphill climb, which is kind of what the school year feels like. You've done all these things, you've traversed all these hills, you've had, high points and low points, and times where you were going fast, and times where, if we were honest with ourselves, times where we might have been going slow, but now the finish line is in sight. And so I can remember that I did 3 things, and I want to share those things with you because I think they apply to what we've got to do for our last 4 days together. The first thing is I leaned in. If you know anything about running up hills, you lean in because something about the trajectory of your body as you're running up that hill, it changes the dynamics and it makes your body feel like it's less stressed. So I encourage you to lean in, give it everything you have, lean in to this finish line. We're almost there. So lean in to propel your body forward, to propel yourself and your students forward. Give them that motivational pep talk each and every exam day because what they do matters. We've prepared them. They have what it takes. We've given them the skill set. All they have to do is lean in. And that's all you have to do. Lean in. The finishing touches, the parsley on the dish is that last motivational conversation, that pep talk, that encouragement that says, you've got this. Just like I'm telling y'all, you've got this. We need to make sure we tell the kids that you've got this. The second thing is turn the volume up. I can remember turning the volume up. I'm not going to tell y'all what was playing when I turned the volume up because I'm actually a little bit ashamed to tell you what was playing. Oh, it's Black Eyed Peas. I'm ashamed to admit it, but that's what was playing. When I turned the volume up, leaned in, and pushed forward. And I tell you to turn the volume up because sometimes we have to block out the negativity because it's easy to fall into a place of negativity. Even though the finish line is near and people are naturally getting excited because it's the culmination of a year. But sometimes there's those negative voices or those voices that are not exactly as pleased with how things are going or what the students will do, but we're there. And so our positivity, our attitude is going to matter so much. And the last thing that I would tell you to do, that third thing, is to push through. I can remember feeling my legs like, I don't know if I'm going to make it up this hill. My legs are hurting. And it's mind over matter. It's the ability to push through. It's mind over matter. And I kept saying that to myself. That's my little running mantra. Mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter. Because even though my legs may be tired, even though I may feel physically like I can't make it through, my mental state, my capacity to push through is what will help us get to the end. And so I encourage you to push through. Mind over matter. We've got this. Positive attitude over circumstance. We've got this. And it's teaching ourselves these things and holding ourselves accountable for these positive ways of thinking and approaching our situation and teaching that to our students. That's going to be the difference between what we can and do for kids every day. So I wanted to encourage you, to celebrate you today, and to tell you we got this. I'm expecting great things out of our test results. Just know great things will happen because you guys have been great. I appreciate everything you've done again, and let's rock it out this week.